This is where the tree came down and took out the fence. We've cleaned up all of the logs and split them. This is where the hole in the fence was. You can see where I've repaired it. And this whole section of fence came down along here, and it's all fixed. You can see up there where I've put a gripple in to repair it, and down here similarly to repair the break in the fence. And this is my chainsaw horse. As you can see, I've been spreading logs off here, and I've cut the end of this one off. And this is the log that did all the damage, but I'll get to that in a second. But this is extremely brittle wood, so as you can see, it broke off in several places where it came down. Up there, just zoom in, that's where the tree came off. You can see there where the last branch broke off down into the valley here, and it hit the trees that came down. You can't quite see the scar from here, the bushes are in the way, but there's the scar there. I'll just zoom in again so you can see the scar where it hit the tree on the way down. But a whole lot of branches fell off on the way down and broke off. I've been cutting up the wood here for firewood. You can see some of the smaller branches and leaves here. This is the major log here. I've already cut off the large branch that broke off there. You can see this section, of course, this front section broke away from the large back section here. See where it broke in there. Zoom out again. You can see down in the valley there where there's another branch that came off from there. Right. Let's take a walk along this log to see what it looks like. See here, the log came down, another branch broke off here, which I've already cut up. Well, actually, no, I think that might be this branch down here. Fell off as it came down. Got some more branches here that fell off, that broke away. I think it's river red gum, so it's extremely brittle. This is a little creek. This creek, as far as I know, down here doesn't have a name, but it's a tributary to the Wirra Creek, which flows, one of the creeks that flows through Willunga. So you can see where this branch was broken off. See where it broke off here as it hit the ground. This branch along here, and then this is the end of it here. It's about 1 metre in diameter, and is going to be interesting to cut with a chainsaw. I think the blade of the chainsaw might be, I might have to borrow a chainsaw and get a longer arm, longer chain on the chainsaw, longer, what do you call it? Mental blank. Okay, there's where the last branch fell off, and it came down along here. I came down here, I only had a small chainsaw then, and it took me forever. You can see a bit more of the scar here, where it scraped the tree as it came down, and going underneath here. You can see there's another branch here that we looked at before, That branch broke off, back up here and down along there, and then even further you've got another section of branch that broke off this branch again down here. So, and then another branch up there that broke off as well. So all in all, there's quite a lot of wood here that'll keep us going for several years of very hot fires once it dries. This stuff burns with very little smoke, with very little coal, and it burns extremely hot and is very hard, very easy to set alight. So, and this is a tree here that fell off. Quite a magnificent tree. I would guess the girth is approximately a metre and a half, I suppose, at a guess. A metre from the ground. So it's quite a nice little tree. It's a beautiful tree, and not the oldest or biggest that we've got on the property, but one of the biggest. So there you go. That's my firewood for the next few years.